Welcome to Historic Coins Vault, where every coin tells a story and every discovery could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into the rarest US coins, some so valuable, collectors would pay a small fortune just to hold them. Stay with us, because what you're about to see might surprise even the most seasoned treasure hunters. Top 1. Today we're diving into a classic American coin that many people have handled without ever realizing its potential. This is the United States of America Washington $quarter from 1967. At first glance, it looks simple and familiar, but behind this coin lies a combination of history, rarity, and mystery that makes it truly fascinating. The 1967 Washington quarter comes from a very unique period in U.S. coinage. During the 1960s, the United States was going through major changes, including shifts in metal composition and massive demand for circulating coins. Because of coin shortages, the U.S. Mint focused heavily on producing large quantities quickly, and that intense production environment led to something collectors pay close attention to today: errors. Design-wise, the Washington quarter features the strong and dignified profile of George Washington on the front, a symbol of leadership and the foundation of the nation. The reverse shows the proud American eagle with outstretched wings, representing freedom and strength. While the design itself is timeless, what truly sets certain 1967 quarters apart is what happened during the minting process. This particular year is well known among collectors for unusual minting characteristics. Some coins were struck with noticeable doubling on the lettering or Washington's features, creating a layered or shadow-like appearance. Others show off-center strikes, where parts of the design appear misaligned or incomplete. There are also examples with die cracks, weak strikes, or surface irregularities that immediately signal something unusual to a trained eye. Another key factor that makes this coin so interesting is its composition. By 1967, quarters were no longer made of silver, which caused confusion and experimentation during production. In rare cases, planchet errors or metal inconsistencies occurred, resulting in coins that feel or appear different from standard issues. These anomalies are extremely attractive to collectors because they are accidental and impossible to recreate. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. A Washington quarter from 1967 that has never been circulated, still showing sharp details and original mint luster, is already desirable. When such a coin also features a clear and dramatic error, it becomes something special. These are the coins collectors send for professional grading, where experts analyze every detail under magnification and certify the coin's authenticity and rarity. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just for its potential value, but for its story. It represents a time of change, high-speed minting, and unexpected mistakes that turned ordinary coins into extraordinary collectibles. The possibility that such a valuable piece could still exist in an old collection, a forgotten box, or even mixed in with regular change keeps collectors searching with excitement. As demand for rare error coins continues to rise, standout examples of the 1967 Washington quarter have captured serious attention in the collecting world. Exceptional pieces with verified errors and top-tier condition have shocked many collectors and proven that even familiar coins can hold incredible surprises. And now, for the moment every collector listens for. Certain rare and outstanding examples of the 1967 Washington quarter have been valued as high as $89,000. Top 2. We're diving into a powerful piece of American history that many people have held in their hands without realizing its true potential. This is the United States of America Massachusetts State Quarter from the year 2000, a coin that blends patriotism, history, and collector mystery into one unforgettable piece. When the state quarters program continued into the new millennium, expectations were already high. Millions of Americans were watching closely, and Massachusetts delivered a design that instantly stood out. As one of the original 13 colonies, Massachusetts holds a special place in American history, and that importance is captured beautifully on this quarter. The design features the famous Minuteman statue, symbolizing the citizen soldiers who were ready at a minute's notice during the American Revolution. This image represents bravery, sacrifice, and the fight for independence. Behind the Minuteman, subtle details honor the early struggle that helped shape the nation. For collectors, this design alone makes the coin deeply meaningful and highly desirable, but history is only the beginning of the story. What truly elevates certain Massachusetts quarters into elite collector territory is rarity created by minting anomalies and exceptional preservation. While millions were produced, only a very small number left the mint with unusual characteristics that instantly catch a trained eye. Some examples display dramatic double die errors, where letters and details appear duplicated due to a misaligned die during striking. Others were struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing while still showing a full date, which collectors find especially exciting. There are also cases of wrong planchet errors, where the quarter was mistakenly struck on metal intended for another denomination, making the coin heavier, lighter, or oddly colored. These errors are not flaws to collectors, they are treasures. Each one tells a story of a rare moment inside the mint when something unexpected happened. Because these mistakes cannot be intentionally recreated, they create one-of-a-kind coins that collectors fiercely compete for. Condition adds another powerful layer to the value. A Massachusetts quarter preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, with sharp details and original mint luster, becomes dramatically more valuable when paired with an error. Once such a coin is professionally authenticated and graded, it enters an entirely different category of collectability. What makes this coin especially thrilling is the fact that many were released directly into circulation. They pass through everyday transactions, meaning some rare examples may still exist in old jars, drawers, or forgotten collections. This sense of possibility is what keeps collectors searching and listening closely to stories like this one. The Massachusetts State Quarter from 2000 is more than a commemorative coin. It is a symbol of America's revolutionary spirit, a product of a landmark coin program, and, in rare cases, a stunning collector prize. For coin lovers, it represents the excitement of discovery and the belief that history can still be found in the smallest places, and for those extremely rare, professionally graded error examples in top condition, the value can soar to an incredible $100,000. Top 3. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins from the United States State Quarters program, the New York State Quarter from 2001. At first glance, it might look like just another 25-cent piece, but for collectors, this coin holds a story of history, artistry, and hidden value that can surprise even the most seasoned numismatist. The New York Quarter was part of the second year of the State Quarters program, designed to celebrate the unique heritage and symbols of all 50 states. New York, known as the Empire State, didn't disappoint. The coin's design features the majestic Statue of Liberty alongside an outline of the state, a tribute to freedom, opportunity, and the enduring influence of New York in American history. Every detail, from the folds of Liberty's robe to the stars around the design, was meticulously crafted, making it one of the most iconic quarters of the entire series. But what makes the 2001 New York Quarter truly exciting isn't just its design, it's the rarity and the extraordinary errors that make certain examples a treasure for collectors. While millions of these coins were struck for circulation, only a tiny fraction survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Even more intriguing are the coins that carry minting anomalies, transforming an ordinary quarter into a once-in-a-lifetime find. Some of these rare coins show off-center strikes, where part of the design appears cut off, giving it a dramatic and unmistakable look. Others feature double die errors, where the letters or numbers appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. There are even coins struck on the wrong planchet, meaning the quarter was accidentally minted on a metal blank intended for another coin. Each of these errors is completely unique and impossible to reproduce, making them incredibly desirable to collectors. Condition plays a massive role in the value of these coins. A New York quarter kept in flawless, uncirculated condition, with crisp details and original mint luster, becomes a prized collector's item, especially if it also has an unusual minting error. Professional grading certifies these qualities and can elevate the coin from a common collectible to a high-demand, investment-grade treasure. The thrill of the hunt is another reason collectors adore this coin. Many of these quarters were released into everyday circulation. That means someone might still have one tucked away in a drawer or jar without realizing its true worth. It's a perfect reminder that history, and sometimes fortune, can still be hiding in plain sight. The 2001 New York State Quarter represents the perfect combination of historical significance, artistic beauty, and collector intrigue. It's a piece of American heritage, a window into the early years of the state quarters program, and a potential jackpot for anyone lucky enough to find one in exceptional condition, and for those extremely rare, professionally graded error examples preserved in top condition, the value can reach an astonishing $80,000. Top 4. We're uncovering one of the most fascinating and potentially valuable coins in recent American history, the United States Oregon State Quarter from 2005. On the surface, it might look like just another quarter in your pocket change, but for collectors, this coin carries a unique story, hidden rarity, and a history that can make it an extraordinary find. The Oregon Quarter was part of the final wave of the State Quarters program, a series that captured the hearts of Americans and coin collectors alike. Oregon, known for its breathtaking landscapes and pioneering history, is represented on this coin with a striking depiction of a lush forest, a covered wagon, and Mount Hood in the distance. This design is more than just beautiful, it tells a story of exploration, resilience, and the spirit of the American frontier. Every line, every detail on the coin reflects the pride and heritage of the Beaver State, but the real excitement for collectors comes from the coin's rarity and the minting anomalies that occasionally occurred. While millions of Oregon quarters were struck, only a handful have survived in perfect, uncirculated condition. Even more intriguing are the coins that feature minting errors, which can instantly elevate a standard quarter into a remarkable collector's item. Some of the most sought-after examples include coins with double die errors, where the letters or numbers appear doubled due to misalignment during the minting process. Others were struck off-center, creating a striking and unmistakable effect. There are also rarities where the quarter was struck on the wrong metal planchet or experienced die cracks, resulting in one-of-a-kind coins that are impossible to replicate. Each of these anomalies transforms a seemingly ordinary coin into a piece of numismatic history. Condition plays a massive role in a coin's value. An Oregon quarter that has been carefully preserved in flawless, uncirculated condition, with all of its original luster and sharp details intact, can attract intense interest from collectors. When paired with a rare error and professionally graded, such a coin becomes not just a collectible but a potential investment of immense value. One of the most thrilling aspects of the Oregon quarter is the hunt itself. Many coins were released into circulation and used in everyday transactions, meaning that someone could still be holding a rare and valuable piece without even knowing it. It's a perfect reminder that history and fortune can be hiding in plain sight, tucked away in jars, drawers, or old collections. The 2005 Oregon State Quarter captures the perfect combination of artistic beauty, historical storytelling, and collector intrigue. It's a symbol of the state's proud heritage, a product of a beloved nationwide program, and for lucky collectors, a ticket to discovering something truly extraordinary, and for those extremely rare, professionally graded error examples preserved in pristine condition, the value can soar to an astonishing $78,000. Top 5. We're diving into a fascinating story about a coin you might have casually spent without a second thought. This is the United States Oklahoma State Quarter from 2008, a coin that combines artistic detail, historical significance, and, in some rare cases, astonishing value. If you're a collector or just a lover of American history, this is one story you'll want to hear from start to finish. The Oklahoma Quarter was part of the final years of the State Quarters program, a series that turned everyday pocket change into a nationwide treasure hunt. Oklahoma, the land of the red dirt plains, rich Native American heritage, and pioneering spirit, is beautifully represented on this coin. The design features a scissortail flycatcher, the state bird, perched gracefully against a backdrop that includes flowing wheat fields and the sun rising over the horizon. Every detail, from the bird's delicate feathers to the textures in the landscape, reflects the pride and heritage of the Sooner State, but the story of this coin goes far beyond its design. What makes the 2008 Oklahoma Quarter truly special for collectors is its rarity, especially in uncirculated condition, and the minting anomalies that sometimes occur. While millions of these quarters were produced, only a tiny fraction remain in perfect condition, and an even smaller number carry unusual minting errors that can make them incredibly valuable. Some of the most sought-after examples include double die errors, where the date or lettering appears duplicated due to misalignment during striking. Others were struck off-center, giving the coin a dramatic, unmistakable appearance. There are even rarities where the coin was struck on the wrong metal planchet, giving it a slightly different color or weight, or coins with die cracks that create unique, one-of-a-kind patterns. Each of these errors is completely unique and impossible to recreate, which is why collectors prize them so highly. Condition is everything when it comes to value. An Oklahoma quarter that has been preserved in flawless, uncirculated condition, with all of its original mint luster intact, can see its value skyrocket, especially if it carries one of these rare minting anomalies. Professional grading certifies the coin's quality and ensures its authenticity, making it a coveted piece for serious collectors. The thrill of collecting these quarters is amplified by the fact that many were released into circulation. That means someone could still have a rare error coin tucked away in a jar, drawer, or old collection, completely unaware of its potential worth. It's a reminder that fortune and history sometimes hide in the most ordinary places, waiting for the sharp-eyed collector to uncover them. The 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter represents more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of the state's rich history, a product of one of the most beloved programs in American numismatics, and, for those lucky enough to find an exceptional example, a chance to own a truly extraordinary collectible, and for those extremely rare, professionally graded error examples in top condition, the value can reach an astonishing $78,000.